What's up, everybody? It's Magic here with RacingNews.com, back for another edition of Dr. Miranda Previews. And with me, as always, is my co-host, Dr. Miranda. How are you today?
I'm doing good. It's really cold in Kentucky. It's like 50 degrees. So I wish I was in Vegas still. But other than that, here, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, well, I think if you stayed in Vegas too much longer, you wouldn't be able to play the horses this weekend. We're looking at the Twilight Derby at Santa Anita Park on Sunday, October 18th. And this is going to be an exciting race because it's one of the last times that the 3-year-olds face each other before having to take on older horses. You got a field of 9 going a mile and 1/8 on the turf course at Santa Anita Park. We don't have the morning lines yet, but we do have 2 East Coast invaders. Farmington Road drew the rail for Todd Pletcher, who is coming up really close on 5,000 career wins. You've also got Field Pass way out in post 9 for trainer Mike Maker, and I know that's your top choice.
Yep. So my top pick is number 9, Field Pass. The fact that Maker shipped him at West versus running him at sorry, my dog is whining. Instead of running him
She's giving her input too.
Maybe she must not like Field Pass. It tells me that he's undefeated at this distance. So I think Maker thinks that he's in a good spot here versus keeping him in Kentucky. He has very consistent as buyer. Early versus late speed. So I think he's gonna be very versatile at this pace, no matter if they go really fast or they go very slow. And not to mention, I love any of the kids from Lemon Drop Kid. He's faced very tough competition lately with Tayshawn Gufo, who just won a couple of weeks ago. And he has Drayden Van Dyke on top. So I like him on top. Now, the horse I like second, though, is Farmington Road. He's another one that has shipped from out east. But the problem with this horse is that he frustrates me to no end because every time I bet this horse, he does not come across. But last time they put him on turf for the first time and he actually did really good. So maybe they figured it out finally. And in this, he likes to come from behind, and it's a lot easier to do that on the turf versus the dirt. He has Flavian Prat on top. And have you seen the competition he's been against lately? I mean, to the law. He was against Nadal. He was against Mr. Big News. So this actually fits him a lot better, I think, in this spot. So now what I want to do is talk about underneath. My first up is Margot's Boy, who is bred for this kind of race. He's actually out of a Candy Ride. He got second by a head last time out against Pixelate. And actually all of his career wins are at Santa Anita. The other horse that I like underneath, I'm using as a long shot, thanks because I talked to you a little bit about it. That's Express Train, who makes his turf debut. He's been running well against the Elders last time out, and he keeps Mike Smith on top. And like you said, Sheriff's is 4 for 10 going from dirt to turf. So I want to talk about why I don't like the other horses before I make my picks. So one of the first horses that I don't like is Kiss Today Goodbye. You don't know with this horse if he's going to run a 101 buyer or if he's going to run a 37 buyer. So it's just too much of a crapshoot for me to even put him in there. And then you have Dominant Soul. He's going to set the pace. You're going to see him up front all the way to the end, but he's probably going to fade at this distance like he has in the past. Smooth like straight. He's going to be in a speed duel with Dominant. But the problem is I think he's actually going to burn out because he's going to be going so fast with the pace. And that's why I didn't put him in any of my picks. And Scarto, he actually got a jockey change, like you said. And this is too big of a step up, I think. I think he's way in over his head. And KP, all systems go. I just honestly just don't like him here. I kept looking at him, and I just don't like him here. So my top pick is Field Pass, the number 9. And then in an exacta box, I'm going to put the 9, the 1, and the 2. In a try box, I'm going to do the 9, the 1, 2, 3, and the same exact thing for a super, 9, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm glad that you added Express Train. I'm really intrigued by this horse. He's a $500,000 purchase. They've been very careful with him, and he missed almost a year after losing the American Pharoah Stakes last fall as a juvenile. And then he's come back. He's looked really strong. So I'm very curious to see what he does on turf. This could go one of 2 ways, so I'm glad to hear that you added him into your ticket. Dr. Miranda, tell the people where they can follow you for all of your picks and insights on horse racing.
At Miranda Buggy.
Perfect. Thank you, as always, for joining us this week, and we'll see you next time.